Yeah, they did add documents recently because it was last edited the 9th of October of this year.
Ooh.
So yeah, they did add stuff. Okay. So we're about to explore it together. We ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. This is the stairwell. Anyways. Wait, I wonder if the picture is copyrighted or Creative Commons. Okay. I wanted to make sure because we countered it. It's found out 3199 was copyrighted.
Yeah.
Anyways, item SCP-087. Object Class Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-087 is located on the campus of Redacted. The doorway leading to 087 is constructed of reinforced steel with an electro-release lock mechanism. It has been disguised to resemble a janitorial closet consistent with the design of the building. The lock mechanism on the doorknob will not release unless redacted volts are applied in conjunction with counterclockwise rotation of the key. The inside of the door is lined with 6 centimeters of initial foam padding. Due to the results of the final exploration, no personnel are permitted access to 087. Description: SCP-087 is an unlit platform staircase. Stairs ascend on a 38-degree angle for 13 steps before reaching a semicircular platform of approximately 3 meters in diameter. Descent direction rotates 180 degrees at each platform. The design of 087 limits subjects to a visual range of approximately 1.5 flights. A light source is required for any subjects exploring 087 as there are no lighting fixtures or windows present. Lighting sources brighter than 75 watts have shown to be ineffective, as 087 seems to absorb excess light. Subjects report and audio recordings confirm the distressed vocalizations of what is presumed to be a child between the ages of Redacted and Redacted. The source of distress calls is estimated to be located approximately 200 meters below the initial platform. However, any attempts to descend the staircase have failed to bring subjects closer to the source. Depth of descent calculated from Exploration 4, the longest exploration, is shown to be far beyond both the possible structure of both the building and geological surroundings. At this time, it is unknown if 087 has an endpoint. 087 has undergone 4 video recorded explorations by Class D personnel, each subject conducting an exploration has encountered 087-1, which appears as a face with no visible pupils, nostrils, or mouth. The nature of 087-1 is entirely unclear, but it's determined that that is not the source of the bleeding. Subjects exhibit feelings of intense paranoia and fear when faced with 087-1, but it is undetermined whether said feelings are abnormal or simply natural reactions. Over a period of 2 weeks, following Exploration 4, several members of staff and students from the Redacted campus reported knocking at a variable rate of 1 to 2 seconds per knock coming from the interior of 087. The door leading into 087 has been fitted with 6 centimeter thick industrial padding. All reports of knocking have ceased. I don't remember this. That's interesting and terrifying.
Yeah.
Authorized personnel may refer to documents 087-1 through 4 for transcripts of explorations 1 through 4. Well, 4 is data expunged. Anyways, see the first one.
But they have 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah. Document -087-1, Exploration 1. D-8432 is a 43-year-old Caucasian male of average build and appearance unremarkable psychological background. Class D designation is a result of demotion due to mishandling SCP Redacted. D-8432 is equipped with a 75 25-watt foot lamp with battery power capable of lasting 24 hours, a handheld camcorder fitted with a transmission stream, and an audio headset for communication with Dr. Redacted at control. D-8432 steps through a doorway onto initial platform. Despite the wattage, the foot lamp only illuminates the first 9 steps. The second platform is not visible. D-8432. It's fucking dark. Dr. Redacted. Is your foot lamp functioning properly? D-8432 shines the light out of the door and onto an academic building's hallway. The light reaches significantly further. Yeah, it's working. Let's just won't light these stairs all the way down. Thank you. Please continue. D-8432 descends for 13 steps before reaching the second platform. The platform is in the shape of a semicircle, with an apparent concrete surface and walls. There is no distinct markings aside from nondescript patches of dust and dirt or work consistent of that which is found in a typical concrete stairwell. D-8432 rotates 180 degrees to begin descent down the second flight, then pauses. Reason for stopping? You hear that? There's a fucking kid down there. Sounds like one. None of the described audio is feeding through the camera or mic at this time. Could you please describe the sound? It's young, either female or very young boy. It's crying at 7, saying, "Please, help, please." Yeah, it keeps repeating that and crying. Can you estimate the distance from your collective location? Fuck, I don't know, maybe 200 meters down. Let's continue down the next flight. Subject descends another 13 steps. As he reaches the landing, audio of the child as described is picked up. The child alternates between sobbing, wailing, and the words, "Please help," and "down here." The level of audio is consistent with D-8432's report of it being approximately 200 meters below. Can you still hear the crying? Yeah. We're picking it up as well. Please continue down. Stop if you notice any changes in any audio environment. The subject descends another 3 flights of stairs before stopping. Keep going. Please. D-8432 continues another 17 flights, total of 22 flights, before stopping. There are no visual changes in the environment, and each flight has been a consistent of 13 steps. I'm not getting any fucking closer, kid. Stereo audio confirms that the crying noise has not increased in volume and remains approximately 200 meters below the subject. Noted. Please continue. Subject continues another 28 flights before stopping. 50 flights total. D-8432 is standing on the 51st landing. Continuing initial ground level landing, D-8432 is estimated to be 200 meters below the initial platform. 34 meters have elapsed. The volume of the crying has not increased. I feel a little uneasy. We spent a long time in the dark. Unknown stairwell, it's natural. Please continue. Subject hesitates before stepping down the next stair. As the subject moves forward, the floodlamp illuminates a face located approximately at the bottom of the flight. SCP-087-1. It appears to be the same size and shape as a human head, except it is lacking a mouth, nostrils, and pupils. The face is completely motionless, but is making direct eye contact, indicating its awareness of D-8432. What the fuck is that? Shit. Holy fucking shit, what the fuck? Could you please describe what you see? It's some sort of fucking person face thing, and it's fucking looking at me right now. Fuck. It's looking right at me. Is it Molly? No, it's just staring at me. Fuck, it's creepy. Please approach and further illuminate the entity. Fuck. I don't want to fucking... The face shrinks forward about 50 centimeters directly toward D-8432. Fuck. Redacted. D-8432 enters a panic state and rapidly descends 087. D-A432 reaches the ground floor in 18 minutes, at which time he collapses and passes out. There's no sign of 087-1. Review footage indicates an equal number of flights and steps ascending as they ascended. Audio and crying of the pudding remains at the same volume until the last flight, at which point it increases. Medical reports indicate collapse was a result of rapid ascension of the stairs, causing fatigue.
I call bullshit, but okay, medical report.
Here's a second exploration. Uh-oh. You don't understand why I say uh-oh in the first sentence.
I saw.
Yeah. You know the video's gonna fuck it up.
I hope they don't. I mean, it's just a sexist asshole. They come in all colors, but I know they've already shown some slightly racist, slightly sexist tendencies.
Anyways, document 087-2, exploration 2. D-9D35 is a 28-year-old African-American male of strong build. Psychological background indicates no abnormalities except an extreme hatred for women. Oh no!
Yeah.
I didn't see that sentence! Oh
You
no.
did not see it, but I did.
Yeah, the video's gonna have fun with that one. Anyway. Such as extreme record of data expunged, D-9035 is equipped with a 100-watt flood lamp with battery power capable of lasting 24 hours. A handheld camcorder fitted with a transmission stream and an audio headset for communication, with Dr. Redacted at control. D-9035 is also equipped with a backpack containing 100 small LED lights, with adhesive backs and battery lives of approximately 3 weeks. Lights turn on and off by compressing them. The D-9035 shines the floodlight down the first flight of stairs. Despite the extra wattage, the light does not illuminate beyond the 9th step. You want me to go down there and die? Please shine your flood lamp outside of 087 to verify it's functioning properly. D-9035 shines the light in the hallway. Comparison of the footage from Exploration 1 confirms it is indeed brighter. Thank you. Now please continue to the first landing. I know what you said and all, but I don't think I want to go there. Please continue to the first landing. Look. I spoiled our earlier conversation. Please continue to the first landing. D-9035 pauses for 18 seconds, then descends 13 steps to the first landing and stops. Is that a kid? Please remove one of the adhesive lights and fix it to the wall under the landing. Is that a kid down there? That's unconfirmed. Please affix an adhesive light to the wall and verify its functions. D-9035 hesitates, then removes one of the lights from his backpack and adheres it to the wall. He presses the light and it turns on. Please turn off your flood lamp. D-9035 hesitates again before turning off the lamp. The LED light illuminates the landing but does not extend beyond the first step either way. Thank you. You may turn on your flood lamp back on. Please continue to descend. At each landing, affix an LED light to the wall and turn it on. If you notice anything unusual, please report it. D-9035 turns the floodlight back on, then descends the next flight of stairs. As he sets foot on the landing, the audio picks up sounds of pleading and crying, consistent with those of the first explanation. Can you still hear the previously reported audio? Yeah. She sounds about 150, maybe 200 meters down. Am I supposed to get her? Look, Doc, I don't do good with kids. Please press the light and continue down until you notice anything unusual. Subject adheres to the light on the wall, then turns it on. Then continues to the next landing. It adheres the third LED light to the wall and turns it on. D-9035 continues in this manner for the next 25 flights before stopping. I don't think I'm getting any closer to the kid. How far below would you estimate the source of the sun to be? Same as before, 150 to 200 meters down. Thank you. Please proceed. D-9035 continues in the same fashion for the next 24 flights. At the 51st landing, he stops. Footage shows an arced gouge in a concrete wall, estimated to be approximately 50 centimeters long and 10 centimeters wide. Mere step down and landing appears to be completely smashed into rubble. You see that? Yes, could you please describe what you see? Looks like someone slashed at the wall, and the step over here is all crumbled up and stuff. The slash mark looks real smooth. DS-9035 touches the gouge mark. Yeah, it's smooth. Feels like glass. Thank you. Please continue down. Look, Doc, I think I've gone far enough. Please continue as per our agreement. I don't want to be doing this agreement or not. Data expunged. D-9035 steps over the destroyed step and continues down the staircase. Nothing is notable for the next landing. D-9035 adheres an LED light to the wall and continues in the same fashion for another 38 flights. The sound of the crying and pleading still has not gotten closer. D-9035 is on the 89th landing, and 74 minutes have elapsed from the beginning of the exploration. Subject is estimated to be 350 meters below the initial platform. I feel like the kid's just trying to lure me down here, Doc. I think it's time for me to. D-935 stops talking and moving as the floodlamp illuminates SCP-087-1. The face is staring directly at 9035, again indicating awareness of the subject's presence. Although 087-1 appears to be unmoving, its location is 38 flights below the initial counter in Exploration 1, indicating it is mobile. Is there any reason you were stopped? Unresponsive. D-9035's breathing grows labored. 087-1 remains immobile for an additional 13 seconds. 087-1 blinks. Yelling incomprehensible. 087-1 jerks forward until it's approximately 90 centimeters from D-9035. Subject turns and flees up the stairs. Please relax and calm down. Turn around, we need to get a closer look at the face. D-9035 ignores Dr. Redacted and continues rapid ascent, continues to scream incomprehensibly. D-9035, can you hear me? Please slow down. D-9035 is unresponsive and continues rapidly climbing the stairs. His screaming diminishes to babbling after ascending 72 flights. D-9035 climbs on the 17th landing. D-9035, can you hear me? D-9035 is unresponsive, but labored breathing can be heard through the audio feed. For the next 14 minutes, D-9035 is immobile, video feed is black, and audio picks up only the subject's breathing, and then continuous pleading coming from below after 14 minutes and 32 seconds of unchanging visual and audio feeds. The sound of a rapid heartbeat, not consistent with a human heartbeat, and a low crackling noise is heard. 7 seconds later, D-9035 gasps and revives. Continuous ascent of the stairs, rapidly and wordlessly, the heartbeat and crackling cease, and nothing abnormal is detected on the visual feed. He remains unresponsive. D-9035 exits 087 and sits on the floor outside of the entrance. D-9035 then enters a catatonic state from which he has not yet recovered. So, I don't remember anything about a broken step before.
I don't either, but you know what? I feel like I don't feel bad for him.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't say that, but I don't feel bad for him.
So yeah, there's a bunch of new shit added.
It's really cool.
Yeah. Sad we don't know what happened in number 4.
Well, did number 4 even ever exist?
Yeah, because it said 1 through 4. below, but the 4 is data expunged.
Yeah, I'm saying it might just say data expunged, but they might not have ever had something for number 4.
Ah. Anyways, document 087-3, Exploration 3. D-9884 is a 23-year-old female of average build and appearance. Psychological background indicates a history of depression. Subject has a minimal record of using excessive force to data expunged. D-9884 is equipped with a 75-watt flood lamp with battery power capable of lasting 24 hours. A handheld camcorder fitted with a transmission stream and an audio headset for communication with Dr. Redacted at control. D-9884 is also equipped with a backpack containing 3.75 liters of water, 15 nutrient bars, and 1 thermal blanket. D-9884 stands on the ground level landing of 087. The flood lamp illuminates only the first 9 steps. LED lights placed on the wall during the last exploration are not visible. Please descend to the first flight and examine the landing wall. D-9884 descends 13 steps and stops at the landing. There is no trace of the LED light at the location. Footage from Exploration 2 indicates it was placed. Yeah, it's just a dirty concrete wall. There's like nothing on it. No way, it's a little bit sticky right here. D-9884 indicates a spot on the wall. The LED light should have been located. There's a child crying down there. She's begging for a helping cry. Thank you. Please continue down the steps until you notice anything unusual. D-9884 descends upon reaching the next landing. Audio of the crying child consistent with the prior 2 explorations is picked up. No LED lights appear to be present on any of the landing walls. D-9884 continues with no incident until she reaches the 17th landing. Ew, there's something on the ground here and it smells really bad. It's so sticky and stuck on my shoe. Oh, it's so gross. Video feed confirms presence of substance occupying a space approximately 50 centimeters in diameter. Can you describe the scent? It kind of smells like old rusty metal and pee. Thank you. Please continue until you notice anything else. D-9884 continues to the 51st landing without incident. The 51st landing remains unchanged from the previous expedition. Instrument observations are made. D-9884 is asked again to descend until anything unusual is noticed. Subject continues her descent until the 89th landing is reached. Subject feed jerks and the subject yells. Ah, fuck! There's a hole in the ground and I almost fell in! Video feed confirms the presence of a hole approximately 1 meter in diameter. The subject shines the flashlight down, revealing only blackness. Approximately 4 seconds pass in the light of an intermediate a distance, then the hole flicks on for approximately 2 seconds, and then backs off. Then back up. There was a light down there. It's gone now, but it was like on for like a second. Did you see it? Yes, could you estimate the depth of the hole? No way, it's too deep. At least a kilometer. Like way more than a kilometer. Thank you. Could you still hear the sounds of the child? Uh-huh. She still sounds far away. I don't feel I can get any closer, but if it's like for every step I take, she takes one down. Please continue down until you notice anything unusual. D-9884 continues to descend SCP-087 for approximately an hour, covering an additional 164 flights. She stops to rest on the 253rd landing, consuming 1 nutrient bar and several gulps of water. D-9884 is at an estimated 1.1 kilometers below the initial landing, yet the sound of the child has not changed in volume after pausing for 4 minutes. D-9884 resumes her descent, making no stops for another 216 flights. 1.5 hours later, D-9884 is on is on the 469th landing, at approximate 1.8 kilometers below the ground level. I'm not getting anywhere. I think it's time I went back. I mean, going down is one thing, but it is a long climb back. You have been provided with food and water and blankets for the last 24 hours. Let's continue down. Now, I think I'm going back up. D-9884 turns towards the previous flight of stairs. I screams. SCP-087-1, the face is directly behind D-9884, blocking her ascent. The face appears approximately 30 centimeters from the lens of the camera. Its eyes are fixated directly on the lens, this time looking not at the subject, but the person viewing the video feed. Video feed glitches and freezes for 4 seconds, accompanied by a static, like screeching noise from the audio feed. It then cuts to bumpy visuals of D-9884 descending the stairs rapidly. It's been following me this whole time. It's been right behind me. Oh, God, it's right behind me. It was looking right at me. Dr. Redacted, please do something. Please help me. Oh, God, oh, please. Get it away from me, please. Oh, no, please. I knew it was following me. Help me. Help make it leave. Please. No, it was looking at me. It was staring at me. I knew I was here. It knew I was here. It's been watching me this whole time. Oh, God, please help me. Oh, please. This continues in a similar fashion until the end. D-984 continues to scream and plead hysterically as she rapidly descends the staircase. Previously heard static like screeching seems to overlay the audio feed, beneath which can still be heard the original sound of the crying child. Approximately 14 flights down, the video feed swings to show the area directly behind D-9884. The face is now approximately 20 centimeters from the camera lens. It is not staring at the subject, rather it is fixated on the camera lens, giving the illusion it is making eye contact with those viewing the footage. It is important to note that since the sighting of 087-1, the sound of the girl crying and pleading has increased in volume, indicating D-9884 is nearing the source. After approximately 150 panicked flights of descent, with 3 visual confirmations of 087-1 still in pursuit, D-9884 trips and appears to fall unconscious. Audio feed indicates strong proximity of the source of the crying. The static and screeching noise continue. Video feed shows yet another descending flight of stairs, indicating D-984 still has not reached the base of the stairwell. 12 seconds of motionlessness pass before the face comes into full view of the camera. Eye contact being made directly with the viewer. Audio and video feed cuts out, and no connection is re-established.
Oh.
Is it just me, or does it look like 087 is getting more and more aggressive the more people are sent in? Like, maybe it wants to be left alone.
He wants to be left alone, but they keep sending people.
Yeah.
He literally got directly in their face.
Yep, and just checking, no license given, copyrights the video. Alright. Let me get the image. Honestly, the image is not bad. It's wrong, but at least it's not as bad as you think it's gonna be.
I think it's stupid.
Yeah, I mean, it's not as bad as the previous thumbnail.
Yeah, I know it's like a 1 or something, but it's still a 1.
Yeah.
A 1 isn't a 0. That's all I'm saying.
Oh wait, that's the wrong SCP. Alright, we ready to see 087? The video?
Yeah.
We already got, I think no license given and copyrights the video is gonna always be checked off for this series.
Yeah.
Alright. In 3. Oh wait, I need to go in OBS to turn on the bingo. There we go. In 3, 2, 1. What? What the fuck?
No! Get away from me! Damn it!
Nothing
Where's the
like
bloody door?
SCP at all in any way.
Yeah. Did they just add... Wait. Did they add tentacles in a woman as to get views for... I'm not... A tentacle,
You know what?
not
Let's
safe
just
for
keep
work.
going. We don't know. That might be the case, but we don't know.
I didn't want to...
That's probably the case.
I didn't want to say the H word because of usually.
They added the people get excited over women and tentacles.
Yeah.
I think we can already, like...
Finally,
but
I'm so
I think
glad to see you
it's
guys.
Anti-women.
Yeah.
Have I really got out of there? I can't believe I'm home. It's weird. Where are they taking me? Personnel rehabilitation is in another building. Why does it feel like I'm about to be interrogated?
Say your name and rank.
Why go to such lengths? What's going on?
We don't have time for a standard inquiry procedure.
What?
Stop moving. You'll only make it worse.
Damn. Only particularly dangerous subjects are given this crap. Could it be that they think I will hide something? It seems I've started to say my thoughts out loud.
It's working. Identify yourself.
Christina Mayer, commander of the SCP Foundation Task Force.
What mission were you on when we rescued you?
I was investigating SCP-087, a staircase.
Start from the very beginning and provide more details.
People had started to go missing in one of the Miskatonic University campuses. The last time they were all seen was next to a door leading to the fire escape on the second floor. The Foundation immediately sent us to study that place. A specialist in spatial anomalies, Boris Brown, was put in charge of a team of researchers. I was accompanied by the soldier.
No MTF were sent down the stairwell. Oh my god. None of them were sent down the stairwell. So wait. So far it looks like they removed all of the E-class.
Yep, every single one. Every one. And now they're just a lady.
Yep.
Soldiers of my unit. The object was assigned the SCP-087 number. It seemed to be an ordinary staircase. 10 steps, a 180-degree turn, and 10 steps again. But the staircase kept going down with no end in sight. There were no windows or doors, so it was impossible to see it in its entirety. But the strangest thing was that it was as if the laws of physics didn't work right on those stairs. No matter how bright the flashlight we brought was, it illuminated no more than 2 flights. There also were fairly high levels of radioactivity. Strange
What?
sounds were coming from far.
Where did radioactivity come from?
I don't know.
What is it? Just sitting on top of a nuclear reactor now?
I don't know. One with tentacles.
Yeah.
Down. We didn't know what could be waiting for us down there. That's why an automated drone was first sent to investigate. It flew
That didn't happen.
Well, yeah, it didn't.
down floor after floor, but we didn't see anything new. After some time, it had flown 30 floors down. The staircase did not end there, but the drone suddenly swung to the side, hit the wall, and fell down. We decided it was a technical issue,
What?
but then something like a glowing face appeared in front of the drone's camera, and then the whole
It doesn't have a body.
Well, I guess it does now. You know what? I feel like the 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 image thing from before should get a 2 instead of a 1.
Alright, we can go back and change that.
Because honestly, now it's clickbait because now they've changed it to where they're saying there's an entire body full entity there. And that's its face.
Wait, hold on. Let me do this. Wrong SCP design. Yeah, also, it had no eyes, nose, or mouth, but what's there? It has everything. God damn it.
whole body of the creature floated out of the darkness. Undoubtedly, it was a humanoid, but the
It floated, but it's just sitting there.
Are you okay?
proportions of the limbs were clearly not human-like.
What kind of creature was it? And how had it got there?
Of course, I understand. Yes, I also asked myself that question. That's why I decided to find out about everyone who had disappeared after going down that abnormal staircase. One of them was a cleaner who had decided to go to the basement. Then there was a couple of students who had been skipping class. But the very first victim of that staircase had been Alex Schumacher, a professor of quantum physics. I got interested in him because he was the only one who had known exactly where he had been going. I did a bit of background on him, visited his laboratory, and I found out something interesting. He had been developing a device that could open a portal to a parallel dimension recently.
A device? So you have those drawings with you?
No, I left them to Boris.
Alright, go on.
After gathering all the data, I decided I should personally deal with it. So I went down the stairs with my mobile unit. Boris, who stayed at the entrance, watched our descent on the screen. We exchanged observations using radios. Nothing unusual happened during the first few flights. We went lower and lower. At some point, we came across our drone, which
It wouldn't
had
be
broken
there.
blades. After a few more flights, we were in for a terrible surprise. A dried up body was laying against the wall. It was some kind of mutant. Elongated limbs, a distorted skull, and some
What?
outgrowths all over its body. We took
Well.
tissue samples.
Let's go to the list. 4.
Yay.
And moved on. After a few more flights, we came across a second body. Then a third. All of them were terribly disfigured.
I guess
And
for now
then
we can say
one of my men
violence.
screamed. A glowing face was moving towards us out of the darkness.
I think we can.
The soldiers immediately opened fire, but it was incredibly hard to hit it. The creature was very fast. It darted all over
It's
the
also
stairs,
not floating.
dodging the bullets. At some point, we finally
Wait.
hit it, and the monster collapsed on the step. But
Wait,
at that
I
moment,
just-
something weird happened.
But
We saw something spark.
Okay, I want to go back a bit for the vid. Does this not also like 106's body with claws? Like, ignore the
damn
face.
it.
Yeah! I just thought to say it. It does.
It looks like a thicker version of him with claws and a warped face.
Yeah.
Why did they do weird things to the staircase?
Wait, if you look real close to the face is like a mask. Because the head...
Dodging.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a mask. So what they probably did is they got, like, maybe an 106 model and just added shit to it.
God damn it.
The bullets. At some point, we finally hit it, and the monster collapsed on the step. But at that moment, something weird happened. We saw something sparkle in the stomach of that creature, and the space around it seemed to immediately rearrange itself. From the very bottom of the stairs, a terrible
What?
rumble swept up. The wall shook it. I heard Boris's frightened voice in my headphones.
The door, it's gone. There's only a brick wall here.
What is going on down there? The radio signal began to break down. All we heard was some noise. After that, the connection was completely cut off. Everything went quiet.
What?
It was a truly ominous silence that made my ears ring. I realized that something truly bad had happened. We immediately rushed up the stairs, back to the door. We ran up all 43 floors without stopping once. However, when we were at the entry point, the door was no longer there. The stairs
That's
were
not
now
what
heading
would've
up as
happened.
well.
Yeah.
I saw that my team was getting nervous. One
Yeah.
man even threw up something
Then again,
green.
they changed it so
I-
much, it's basically not the SCP.
Yeah, they went from Euclid to Keter. It's pretty much like if you look at the test records, it pretty much wants to be alone.
Yeah.
Ordered them to look for an exit, and we headed up the stairs. We ran up several dozen floors, but we didn't see anything resembling a door. All of a sudden, I tripped over a body at one of the turns. I pointed my flashlight at it. It was the same creature that we had killed below. But how had it ended up there? That's when I felt really uneasy. The stairs had no beginning and no end. We were trapped inside. My team was exhausted. Everyone was leaning against the wall and breathing heavily. I
What?
felt awful myself. I was feeling sick and seeing double. We needed to have a break. We stopped to rest, and I decided to look at the creature we had shot in the meantime. It was a mutant, like the ones we had found on the stairs. Its skin seemed to reflect the light, but still, it was somehow different. It was wearing an old white lab coat, and a badge hung on its chest. Professor Alex Schumacher. That creature was the missing scientist. What had the staircase done to him? I pulled back the edge of his coat and suddenly noticed that some kind of device had grown into his body.
Was it the device you had seen in the professor's drawings?
Yes, that was it. And there was a bullet hole in it. When my team had been firing, they had apparently damaged it. I realized that was why the staircase had rearranged itself. That device had somehow created a passage to the object. That's why the solution was obvious: to fix the device and get out of there.
Have you studied quantum physics?
No, I don't know anything about it. But luckily, the bullet had only pierced the battery of that thing and killed its power. I realized that if we found another power source, we could restart the device. A broken drone with an almost full battery was lying a few floors above. A bit of work, and we turned on the professor's device.
Give her some more. What happened next?
There was the rumbling sound again, and wall shook once more. Immediately, the radio came back to life, but I couldn't make out Boris's voice. There was only a continuous gurgling sound in the headphones, but one thing was clear. We had returned everything as it had been, so the exit had to be somewhere nearby. I looked at my team and realized that we had to hurry. Something was happening to them. Their facial features had changed, and their skin was starting to glow. The
What?
radiation was apparently doing its job. I told everyone to get up, and we headed up the stairs. Suddenly, on one of the flights, we saw a door. Finally, One of the fighters immediately rushed to it and opened it. Some creepy tentacles immediately flew out of there and grabbed
What
him.
the
They
hell?
started dragging him inside. We clung to him as he was screaming and tried to save him. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw what was behind that door. It was real hell filled with terrible creatures. We held on as long as we could, but the creature snatched him away, and he disappeared into its mouth, horrified. We slammed the door shut and rushed up and away from it. However, after a few flights of stairs, we came across another door. We were acting careful now. There were no monsters behind the door, but what we saw was even more terrifying. Right in front of us
Oh my
was a
God.
scorched desert, in the middle of which stood a huge pyramid. And at the very top of it, a giant eye was blazing. And then it saw us. I felt it looking at me. It was a real nightmare. Its look seemed to be burning holes in me, turning me inside out. With a huge effort, I managed to slam the door shut and fell to the floor. My soldiers were lying
is this
nearby.
safe to absorb
They were
for
disfigured.
violence?
I probably looked the
We
same.
added gore and
With
violence already.
difficulty, we got up and
Okay.
continued to go up the stairs. Once
I
again,
think I
we saw
forgot
new
because they've
doors,
added so much more
but
since
behind
then.
each was an enemy. One of them swallowed up yet another soldier, and we were left alone with Corporal Higgs. He wasn't doing well. He could hardly stand on his feet, couldn't think clearly, and barely understood who he was. We opened yet another door. We saw an absolute nothingness there, just a black void. Higgs froze.
You'll have to go on without me, Mrs. Meyer.
I tried to stop him, but Corporal had made his choice. He didn't want to die like those mutants on the stairs. He simply stepped into the void. I saw his body slowly moving away and turning into a dot. I was alone now. I closed the door and went up the stairs again. I won't give up, I told myself. There was another door ahead. No! Get away
In the
from me!
fuck is going on?
There was a humming sound all over the
I don't
stairs,
know.
as if something was rising from the very bottom. Was that really it? The end? But then I saw a door open in front of me, and our guys ran out onto the stairs. They pulled me out of there. I'm finally
I'm
home.
surprised that didn't turn
Well,
dirty.
almost.
Yeah.
Almost?
Send a team there. We need to get that device.
What does almost mean?
It means that you haven't come back home.
No, this can't be happening. I'm in another reality. You're violating protocol. I am an employee of the Foundation. Release me at once.
What the fuck? The fuck? Okay. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Granted.
Change plot, I think, is a 4.
Yeah, but hold on, before we do anything, there is a story where 087 does have an end, but it just teleports them to it when they fall through the ceiling of a different floor of the site of an SCP site. I think it was like a place that holds Keeters or something like that. But it doesn't take you to a different reality. It's still the same reality it's in. You just get
Well,
teleported.
I guess they decided it needed to be a different reality.
Yeah, so deviance is a 4. Removal of characters is a 4. Added gore and violence, it made it super
4.
violent. Yeah. Only minute of video / offensiveness. I did 3 Mainly because of that Illuminati symbol. Because I know it's like some people represent the Illuminati with the Jewish people and all that. Like bringing it up. How they run the government or something like that. Like the lizard people run the government and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hit it 3 because of that pyramid. As well as they just have women being touched by tentacles. Like, come on. So yeah, it's a 15%.